Hello everybody and welcome back to the PokeStray YouTube channel. I am Jordan Barefoot and today I bring to you Metal Rayquaza, probably the most consistent Metal Rayquaza deck going around. It's been around for a while, popped up last year, just before Worlds, I think is when it started to really make its way into the game. People were playing around with Rayquaza at the time because Rayquaza just came out. And Metal Ray just slowly became a thing, and it's probably still a really strong deck. We're going to mulligan quite a bit here. Unfortunately, we don't have the most ideal starter. We're going to start with a Heatran in the active. We can put down this Bronzor as well. So basically, this deck is just using Mega Rayquaza's attack. We've got these bench Pokemon, like benches such as Bronzong, and just power up energy. It's a really super consistent and fast deck, and we're going up against a Lucario fighting... Okay, so just a fighting type deck. I'm not too sure what it is. Could be Lucario. I'm not too sure. We'll find out, I guess. My opponent's just going to attach energy and pass. We're going to probably do a bit more than that. One of the best things about this deck is its speed and ability to get a lot of things going in the first turn. As you're about to see, if only I had a Skyfield down here. So what I'm going to do is grab a Hooper, and I'm going to grab 2 Rayquazas with this, and then I'm going to be able to play that Shaman and have a full bench of 5 Pokemon. If I can draw into a Spirit Link, we'll be able to get the Mega Ray going. Actually, I don't think it really matters. We'll take a normal Rayquaza here. I do play a 2-1 split over Dragon type. I think the Dragon type's just a bit better. Hitting for 30 can, one-shot Joltix if they don't have a Fighting Fury Belt. Also, it doesn't have the Lightning weakness, which is pretty relevant at the moment, I think. Things such as Manectric, Mega Manectric, and Joltik running around. Rayquaza is pretty weak to that kind of stuff. So we see double colors, we can put that down here. We got a battle compressor, we can drop some steel energy. Ooh, what's happening? Something happened. I've just kind of frozen on a double colors going onto a Rayquaza. Alrighty, here we go. I don't know if I really need to do anything though at this point. I feel like I could probably get away with just passing, maybe. And then next turn go for this explosive turn. So we're just going to drop 2 steel energies and probably just... we'll just leave it at the 2 steel energies for now. Next turn, if I can draw into all the cards I want, will be pretty good. I think I'm just going to Mega Evolve here. Just because my opponent didn't do anything of much last time, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve, passing my turn into my opponent's turn. And hopefully this turn, all we need is Bronzong, Floatstone, and this Mega Rayquaza is going to be good to go. We're going to start Emerald Slashing, hitting for knockouts. Regirock is not doing much damage. So, Muscle Band down onto the Hawlucha. We're going to see the double colors and then a Sycamore. Interesting that they didn't play any of that last turn. Fighting Fury Belt down onto the active, that won't matter. Especially if I can get a Skyfield down and just get a bunch of bench Pokemon down with Mega Ray. We're going to be hitting for a lot of damage. We're going to see an attack for 90 here from this Regirock. So we see the Aegis Slash. Unfortunately, we're probably going to drop that. I'm just going to go to this Rayquaza and hope for the best, really. We should, knowing this deck, probably draw into everything that we need. I say that. We get our 1 Mega Turbo in deck, but nothing else. So I'm just going to pass turn. I don't even have a Mega Ray to play. Oh. And I haven't seen a single one of my 4 Skyfields. 28 cards into the deck. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh well, I suppose we can only do what we've got. Okay, so we're going to see a Lysander here, bringing up our Mega Rayquaza, and they're going to hit me for 130, and then I think, what is it, just 60 more, if they're any X. So there's the Floatstone. So we can Mega Turbo here. We can put one onto this Mega Ray, and then I can just attach onto this Rayquaza. We'll go Floatstone down onto Bronzor, and then we can just Sycamore. Shame I have to dump that stuff. I do play Sacred Ash in here, so hopefully it won't matter too much. We get the Spirit Link. We've got an Ultra Ball. I could probably do that, and maybe I'll go into this healed Mega Ray. What do I Ultra Ball? We'll get rid of Spirit Link and Battle Compressor. And we'll get rid of double colors. I don't think that's going to matter too much. We'll grab a Bronzong. How much are we hitting for? I don't think we're actually hitting for a knockout. That sucks. Maybe I probably should have gone on this guy instead. Oh well. We can Metal Links. Oh, that one's already got a Steel Energy, so I can avoid doing that. I attached it. I'm just going to retreat into this one here. We get rid of the Metal Energy. Then I can Metal Links back onto this one. So I have 2 fully powered up Mega Rays ready to go and attack this Regirock sitting up here. I'm still shocked I haven't seen a single Skyfield. I play 4 in the deck, so I play a pretty consistent amount of them. And we're just going to Emerald Break for 150, which would usually be a knockout because of this fighting through about here. Regirock is going to survive just a tad longer. So now I'm really hoping to draw into something good, preferably either a VS Seeker or a supporter of some sorts. I have dropped a lot of Pokemon though. We see the Aegislash in there and a Rayquaza and a Shaman, so by a lot I mean I've dropped 2 Pokemon. There's a Fighting Stadium. My opponent put it into their hand anyway. I don't know if they'll play it. They are going to play it, just to hit that extra amount of damage. What do they hit me for? 30, so they hit me for 150 this turn, I think. We're going to see the Unyielding Rock, 150 damage. That's alright. So we see the Skyfield, which is great. Unfortunately, I didn't really get anything past that. I will probably just start powering up Heatran, maybe. It seems to be my only option. Actually, do I retreat into Heatran and use that instead of risking my EX getting knocked out? We've got 70 HP left. This will hit for 50. Yeah, we're going to do that. Just because this Mega Ray is really close to getting knocked out, all my opponent needs is a Fighting Stadium, and Lucario would easily be able to knock this thing out. So we're just going to come up and we're just going to Steel Drop for 80 damage. We can lose this Heatran, that doesn't matter too much. I'd really like to get another Mega Ray set up if possible, but we're going to need to draw in some great cards, and there is a Shaman, which is fantastic. Lucario is coming active. It'll probably knock me out this turn. Whether or not they get the Lysander is a different story. We're going to see the Karina, so they do not have Lysander, which is fantastic news for me. Alright, so next one I'm going to be able to have a big Shaman for 6, refill my hand. We're going to need to get a couple more bench Pokemon down. I can retreat this one into a Mega Ray and start swinging for some knockouts, which would be really nice. So my opponent took Landorus and a Trainer's Mail. Alright, so that means Mega Ray's going to survive this turn, which is fantastic news for me. And so the Trainer's Mail for the Sycamore. How much is that hitting for? 80. So at the moment, even this Hawlucha won't be able to knock out this Mega Ray sitting here. So that's good, unless they get like a Strong Energy or a Fighting Stadium down, then they'll easily be able to knock out this Mega Rayquaza on the bench. So we're going to see the Corkscrew Smash for 100 damage. Alright, so this is a big turn for me. I need to hit a bunch of cards. Let's see, what can I draw? I just really want to fill cards into my hand. We're going to Battle Compressor. Maybe just discard stuff that we don't need, such as Hex. Possibly Lysander, I don't think is very relevant. Oh, we don't have Sacred Ash in... Oh, yeah, we do. We do have Sacred Ash. Fantastic. And I can probably drop a Skyfield, honestly. We've got 2 in deck. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll just drop those. And then I can Shaman to draw 5. I really want to draw a Sacred Ash off of this, just so I can shuffle back in some basics. And then Sycamore and hopefully draw into them. We do get the Sacred Ash. We pretty much get everything we wanted from that. Except now I can't really afford a Sycamore, but that's fine. We can shuffle back in these guys here. Ooh, and the Rayquaza. Gotta shuffle back in all 4 of them. I've got the Spirit Link in hand, so I kind of want to hang on to that if possible. We can go Shaman to draw 3. Alright, and we see the Ultra Ball, which is great. Can get rid of the Sycamore and possibly Floatstone. I just want to keep the Stadium just in case my Stadium does get bounced. I do need something to answer back with. So we're going to get another Rayquaza. We can get a Spirit Link down onto it. I'll probably just Metal Links onto this guy. And now that we've got that full bench, our Emerald Break is going to be doing 240 damage to this active Lucario EX. If it had a Focus Sash, it would be kind of scary because I wouldn't be able to take it down and then we'd be struggling a bit. But fortunately for me, it does not. It's got a Muscle Band, so I'm going to be able to hit it for 240 damage. Taking 2 prize cards, we're down to 3. So 3 prize cards. Plays 5 against this fighting deck. And we see the AZ and the Spirit Link. Do I play 4 Spirit Link in here? Huh. I didn't know that. I don't need 4 Spirit Link. I could probably drop that for something else now that I know that. Actually no, Now remember, usually in this deck I would possibly play a promo Jirachi, the one that's got, I can't remember the attack name, but it discards the special energy and can't be hit. It's just a really nice card to have in here. A lot of big things, maybe, I don't know, Toad and Tina come to mind. They really slowed down this Mega Rayquaza deck. So it's just a nice card to have in here, and I think I don't have any online, so I just put in another Spirit Link. But that was probably the wrong move. So Hawlucha is not knocking me out, is it? No, we're going to survive a Hawlucha attack. So at this point, I don't even need to bother doing anything. My opponent concedes. I think they probably thought they had the knockout there. We'll play one more game with this Mega Rayquaza deck, and then we'll call it there. So let's see how we go in game number 2 with Mega Rayquaza. Come on. I haven't done much in the versus ladder, have I? I don't really bother. Although I probably should have, because it was full art N. Yeah, well, I can't be bothered doing it. I could always just go into Expanded and play Boltoy, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Alright. So my opponent gets to call the flip. Ideally we'd like to go first. Doesn't matter too much, but it's our preferred position. Obviously Mega Ray can evolve first turn with the, I don't know what the ancient trait ability is called. Okay, so we have actually got a pretty decent hand right now. I'm not too fussed by this hand at all. We're going to be able to get really an explosive turn, turn 1, which is great. And we are going first, so it's not like we're going to see the Trevenant. Alright, we see a Froakie. That means we're playing against a Greninja Break Deck. I don't know how this matchup goes. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played the matchup that I can recall anyway. So we're going to put the Spirit Link down here, and then I'm going to Ultra Ball, probably away the Hex and the Bronzong. Or do I want to keep Bronzong in hand? Because I'm probably just going to wind up Sycamoring away my hand. Pokemon is going really slow right now. Actually, you know what? No, we will do that, because they don't have... If they had an Octillery down, I'd probably just Hex this turn just to get rid of that Bronzong's ability. Oh man, Hooper's prized. See, ideally right then we would have been able to get Hooper, get 2 Rays and a Shaman, but Hooper is prized. Sometimes I wish I played more than just the one, and it's honestly not bad to play more than one. I've seen decks go up to as many as 3 Hooper EXs in a deck, which is sounds crazy, but it works really well. We're just going to go for the Mega. Man, I don't really want to Sycamore away Spirit Link, but I suppose I play 4 in here, so... Look at this, guys. We can Mega Evolve our Shaman into a Rayquaza. That's a reference. So we get Sycamore drawing 7, we see Mega Turbo, we get the Aegislash. I mean, we can threaten something, you know. We can say, hey, I've got all this stuff in my deck, what are you going to do? Just basically beefing up this first turn Mega Ray. Trying to scare my opponent a little bit. I don't know if I want to play that Floatstone. I suppose I could put it onto the Aegislash, and then we could just Shaman to draw 4. That is fine. Got cards like Ultra Ball in hand, so we're going to be able to get a couple more things going. We can Sacred Ash now. Just shuffle back in that Bronzong. Maybe I should have kept that actually, that was probably not the right move. We can Ultra Ball away, Ultra Ball and Birch. So as you can see, pretty explosive first turn. I'm going to take a Rayquaza and just Mega Evolve, honestly, because I think we're in a pretty good position. All I need next turn is a double colors. Greninja decks don't typically play things like Crushing Hammers and stuff, so we can just Mega Evolve, get the VS Secret for a Sycamore for next turn, which is fine. We should hit the double colors and start swinging for knockouts on this little Froakie. So, how many, have I discarded any Skyfields? That's my big worry. So there's a timeout. What does my opponent have in here? We see Greninja Break and a Frogadier Dive Ball and 3 waters, which is fine. We're going to see the Wally, which means I'll get the Frogadier out, and they're going to be able to use, what is that, attack goal, water duplicates, and they'll only be able to get 2 Frogadier out, solely because one of them's prized, which is unfortunate for my opponent, fortunate for me though. So there is the water duplicates attack, allowing them to put up to 3 Frogadiers straight onto their bench, which is really nice. It helps the deck speed a bit. Alright, so we're going to draw into a Trainer's Mount. I suppose we can play this. I don't really know what I would take. I'm going to keep VS Seeker in deck. So we're going to VS Seeker now for the Sycamore. Drawing a fresh 7 cards. No, we just need to hit double colors off this. I'd also like to get a Bronzor or 2 down this turn. If possible, there is the double colors. There's basically everything I wanted. We get the double colors. Cards in deck is 20, so we can Shaman to draw 3. Alright, and we see Bronzong. Okay, we might be able to get another Mega Ray down. Skyfield. I'm going to take Sycamore, and I think I might just Ultra Ball here. Discarding Sycamore and Mega Ray. I don't really want to get rid of Bronzong. I'm trying to get another Bronzor down. Maybe the double colors. Yeah, we're going to drop the double color. Actually, no, we'll get rid of Rayquaza. I don't think it matters. And we'll take the Bronzor. We should be fine with 2, hopefully. I can't see Greninja Break knocking us out too soon. Or Greninja for that matter. And there we go with the Emerald Break. So next turn I'm going to be able to have another Metal Ray set up. And we can slowly start to set up an Aegislash as well, which is nice. Take our first prize card and we see a Shaman, which is pretty irrelevant, just looking at my bench. I really hope my Stadium doesn't get dropped here. It would imply that I'm getting rid of Shamans, but hopefully we don't see that. I don't think it'll matter because I should be able to knock out Greninjas, unless we see an evolution and then the break for the things such as Wally. Then I wouldn't be able to knock it out without having the Skyfield down. So this is kind of a scary situation. Okay, so we're going to see the Fisherman. So we're not going to see the Greninja Break here, which is great news. We're going to see the Fisherman for 1 energy. That's just how bad my opponent's hand is. Now, do they Water Shuriken, put the 3 on? They can't really Water Duplicates. They probably should have just gone into this one, honestly, and they would have been able to miss me for 50. Or what is it? Miss Slash for 50. Because my opponent clearly does not have much going for them in hand. So what I'm going to do here... Oh, look at that. Perfect. We're just going to go Bronzong, and I'm going to Lysander up this guy on the bench. Just a bit more of a threat than this guy here. We can Metal Links. I've only got the 1 energy in there at the moment. That's okay. We're going to have another Mega Ray set up. And then we can VS Seeker for the Lysander onto the Greninja, which is fantastic. We're going to be able to take this thing out. And my opponent's really relying on a top deck. So we can Emerald Break this guy. And I would say that we probably win this. I can't see my opponent really coming back from this with just that lone Frogadier. So now they've got really... Usually Greninja decks don't play Red Candy, they just go for the Frogadier. Having one of them prized and 2 of them in the discard pile definitely hurts this deck's speed. Okay, so there is the first piece of the puzzle for them, the Rough Seas. Meaning I'm going to be dropping my Shamans down. Usually when this happens you just drop your Shamans because they're the most useless card in here. They can be Lysander and easy knockouts, but other than that it's not too big of a deal. If my opponent doesn't get anything, we're going to be able to knock them out with Emerald Break as soon as they pass turn. We're going to see the AZ, so my opponent's just going to AZ themselves. They don't want to see the Emerald Break knockout. So there you have it, guys. That was Metal Ray, Mega Rayquaza with Bronzong, Aegislash, a couple of Metal Techs. Heatran you saw there was really for the 9 March match. I will post the list for this deck shortly on the Facebook page, so head over to PokeStray if you want to see the list. Hopefully it won't be too far off of this video being uploaded. Hopefully. I'll write a short analysis of the deck as well. I really like playing Metal Ray, and just Rayquaza in general. I find it really fast, really fun. It does struggle against a lot of top tier things, such as I said earlier, Night March gives it a bit of grief, as does Mega Manectric. Things like that kind of scare off Mega Rayquaza. I don't see this card really going away though. I think at almost every event someone will probably play it, and it tops quite a bit. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it. So there you have it, Metal Rayquaza in the standard format with Breakpoint. I don't even think I played any Breakpoint cards, and like, that's how much I care about Breakpoint. It's probably like the least redundant set for me. Like, the only cards I really play is like Fighting Fury Belt and Max Elixirs, and that's about it. So there was Metal Ray. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, head over to our Facebook page and like us there too. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.